kings and my queens. All right, today let's discuss about compounding interest, because since I made my last post, a lot of people have been coming to my DM to ask about this compounding interest. Let me bring out today to explain and analyze that. So we're going to be doing calculation on this compounding interest for you to really understand what compounding interest is all about. And this is an investment that you can be able to use for your retirement. So let's assume that you want to plan for your retirement in the next 5 years or next 10 years or next 30 years. So if you understand the power of compounding interest, you can be able to use it to plan your retirement. So let's dive into the topic for today. And don't forget that this is a channel where I share everything concerning real estate investment and business investment. Let's dive into our topic for today. Compounding interest. Okay, we are going to be using one of our investments on this. So investment plan on this, and which is our buyback. So where we have 45% interest on the investment. So return on investment, 45% interest. So let's start. This is years of the investment. Remember, I said let's use 10 years for instance to do this calculation. So this is the years. This is the first year, and this is our percentage. The percentage for the investment, which is 45%, Then your initial capital, let's use 1 million naira. 1 million naira. Then return on investment. Okay, now let's quickly do the calculation. So this is 1 million naira, your initial capital, the initial investment. So, and this is 45%. We are giving out 45%. And now, what will be your return in 1 year from this initial capital? Okay, let's do the calculation. This is 1 million. And so 1 million times 45%, which is 450,000 naira. You see, so this is 450,000 naira. So that means your return from this 1 million is 450,000 naira for 1 year. So now this 1 year, your total investment coming out, so total money that is coming out is 1.450. So you add up 450,000 that you get as your return on investment plus the initial capital, which is 1 million naira, which will give you 1.450,000 naira on the first year. So on the second year, this is your 450,000, 1.450,000 naira. On the second year, remember, we are still using 45%. So on the second year, this is your 400. Now this is now your initial capital. It's no longer 1 million naira. It has added to 1.450,000 naira. So this now is your initial capital. So you want to roll over this investment. Remember, your plan is to leave this money for 10 to 30 years, right? Okay, so you're not bringing out the profits and the capital. So, but if you want to still, there's an option that if you want to still bring out your capital and your profit, you can still bring it out. But the plan is for you to leave it for the next 10 to 30 years, right? For your retirement. Now, 1.450 times 45%. This 1.450 times 45%. 1.450 times 45% will give you 652,500. 652,500. That's it. 652,500. That's your profit or your interest for the second year. So you add it up with the 1.450,000 naira, which is your initial capital that you got from the first year. Remember, you're rolling it over. So 45% of this 1.450,000 naira gives you 652,500. Then you plus it with that your initial capital, which is 1.450,000 naira. That will give you 1.450. That will give you 2.102,500. 2.102,500. This is for the second year. This is what you're getting for the second year. And this is how you are going to be doing it. Let's assume that you're going for the rollover of the third year. That's times 45. Remember, this will not be your capital because you are rolling over everything. So now this is your capital. This 2.102,500 is now your capital as your initial investment. I don't know if you are getting it. You are following up, right? All right. So keep 2 points. Then times it by 45%. 2,100 and 2,102,500 plus, times 45% will give you 946,125 naira. This is what it will give you. The profit you are getting from the investment of the second year. You see, your initial deposit, this is the profit you are getting from investment of the second year. So now if you add it up, 2,102,500 plus 946,125. Then it will give you 3,048,625 naira. You see, this is the third year. This is what you are getting on the third year. So this is how you will be calculating it. If you still want to roll over again to the fourth year, you times this by 45%. If you times it by 45%, you get times by 45%. You times 348,625 times 45%. You will get 1.37800.25. You see, then you add it up with your initial capital of 348,625. You will get 1.371881.25 plus 348,625. Okay, so this is how you calculate your compounding interest. This is how compounding interest works. See, so this is the yearly compounding interest. We have daily compounding interest a lot. So this is a way you can be able to save up your money for retirement and plan yourself for retirement. So if you find this channel interesting, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notification bell, because this is how you'll be getting our updates every day. So our next topic will be discussing about tax, this imposed tax. So we'll talk about it and see how it will be beneficial to investors and also to business owners. So, and the impact, the negative impact and positive impact of it. So turn on your notification bell and stay tuned to our YouTube channel. Don't forget that you're still with Land Doctor, and with Land Doctor, your land or your investment will never be sick. So see you in my next video.